Tobacco thrips, Frankliniella fusca, is a broad polyphage. It damages peanuts, tomato, watermelon, sweet pepper, tobacco, gladiolus, and other ornamental and vegetable crops, as well as cotton. Frankliniella fusca is found throughout the U.S. and Canada, recorded in Martinique, Puerto Rico, Mexico. It has currently spread outside North America, entered into in Japan and Israel, and has been recorded in protected ground in the Netherlands. Tobacco thrips is a sucking insect. It feeds on plant sprouts, fruits, causing their damage. Necrosis appears on plants in the form of light spots or strips with clear edges. One can also see excrements of thrips as clusters of dark, small spots. Tobacco thrips is a vector of viruses, primarily the so-called tomato spotted wilt virus, one of the most important pathogens not only for tomatoes, but also for several other cultures. Tobacco thrips are up to 1.3 millimeters in size. Females usually brown or black, males yellow with 8 segmented antennas.
Вид чисто американского происхождения. Интересен.
This species originates from America. It has two forms, a full wing and a short wing one, which is almost wingless. That is, when the wings appear in the form of scales. Short wing adult thrips are very similar to larvae. Their eyes is the easiest way to distinguish between them. Adult thrips have large and complex eyes, which have dozens of so-called facets, about 60 to 80 on average, and the larvae of thrips, similar to caterpillars, have no more than 6 to 7 small facets. Most thrips complete their life cycle, from egg to adult thrips, in 2 to 3 weeks. Thrips usually lays eggs in leaf or flowers tissue. The larva emerges from the flowers, feeds, then passes through the stage of pro-nymph, nymph that does not feed, and an adult thrips emerges. Morphological diagnostics of thrips is performed on the slides of adult thrips, preferably females. The species has the following main characteristics: 8 segmented antennae. The last segment is considerably longer, almost twice as long as the penultimate one. Head transverse, eyes big. There's also a very short seta under the eye. The western flower thrips has a long seta. The metathorax has 2 light bell-shaped circles, but they are very wide apart. The western flower thrips either doesn't have them at all, or they're close to each other, and they are located wide apart in this case. A very important characteristic is that the transverse ridge on the 8th abdominal tergite is located only on the sides. That is, there are some teeth on the sides. It is weakly pronounced, and there are only some teeth on its sides. For example, the western flower thrips has a pronounced ridge along all its length. The life cycle and unpredictable fluctuations in population make it difficult to control the thrips. Seed treatment and foliar spraying, Actigard and insecticide treatment are used. Biological control agents are also used against Frankliniella fusca. These are primarily predatory mites and bedbugs in protected ground. For example, predatory entomophagous bedbug Aureus levigatus, which destroys all mobile stages of thrips, is effectively used against Frankliniella fusca.